I'm Nassaka Shakirah, and I'm the captain of Weyonje Netball Club. I play goal defense, I play wing defense. My mom is Nambiru Amina, and my dad is Wanika Sludge. I was in primary in my P4 when I started my journey, because I met my coach in primary, Coach Farida. I started with her. She trained me from the start because I didn't know anything, but being that I had the talent, because my mom was a netballer, she was a netballer, I had that talent, so I didn't start from afresh. I was having some skills of netball, so she trained me from P4, but as you know, kids, I wasn't getting the
basics,
ideas.
right?
So I went to Natete Modern. That's where netball, I started netball as a career, because I was given much time during that period. I was in primary 6, so I made it to the team of the school, and I was the captain by that time. Yeah, from there I started from there, primary 6, primary 7. As my netball was improving, I went to Star Senior School, Jeza. That's where I started my O-level. And the same coach, I went with her there. She trained me with the help of Coach Maeke. Yeah. Together with them, I trained so that I could become a good netballer. I started there senior 1 up to senior 4. That's when I came in touch with Coach Kato Nudin Hassan, the coach for KCC.
Yes.
Yeah. By that time, he was training Nando Senior Secondary School, Wamala Butambala. That's where I started my A-level from senior 5, senior 6. And everybody was able to recognize me. I was really recognized by that time because he gave me the playing time. I had the time to play. We traveled to several games like Umeya, Nationals. Yeah, I was given the chance to expose myself and also my abilities. That's where several clubs, they saw me, like UPDF and other clubs. But being that I was still young and I couldn't join those big clubs, I decided to join UPDF immediately after my high school. I joined UPDF. I played on 1 season and also I played Mitale games from there for 1 year. We were in Kenya. That was 2019. I also joined Kampala University, where I started my university, and I did degree in secretarial information and office management. I just completed recently. After joining UPDF, I played for only 1 season, and whereby I got another chance to play for another club, and that is Weyonje Netball Club. They gave me that opportunity to go and join their club. The moment I joined that club, being that I had the abilities of being a captain, and I was once a captain, they trusted me with that role, so they made me their captain. And during that time, we had a trip. By the time I joined, Weyonje Netball Club had a trip to South Africa. It was just a friendly, but like good enough, I made it to the finalists, and I traveled with them as their captain. Even up to now, I'm still their captain. Besides that, I was once called in the national team under 21, but being that COVID came in, so I couldn't make it. Reason being that the age, it had to. It's like my age was exceeding beyond the time they were traveling, so I couldn't make it. And I think this is my 3rd time to be called in the national team. I was also called on the Commonwealth Games. That period I was called. So this is my 3rd time to be called in the national team. My mom is a promising person, and she keeps on encouraging me. Being that she was a netballer, she knows what happens in netball. She's aware of everything that's happening. So with her love and her encouraging words, she always encourages me to improve, to do my things, like how I should behave. You know, in any sport, not only netball, but you have to be disciplined. So she guides me upon that. I think she contributes much towards my my journey for netball.
Did she play in the league? She didn't.
No, remember those times for them, they were not well equipped with what we have. So she didn't go far with that talent. Good enough, I'm the one kind
But she helped you to start the netball
for the
journey.
start, and she's always by my side in case of anything. She only has 2 daughters.
Who are playing?
No, the other one's not playing. Mostly her kids are boys. And they are footballers. The interesting moment when I was the MVP, that's 2021. I was voted the MVP of that season, and I was really very happy because it was a great achievement.
And the challenge?
High school, it was a little bit challenging, reason being that there reached a time that I couldn't manage the sport and my books. I was academic giant, by the way. I was academic giant. And most of the teachers were saying that I'll let Shakirah concentrate on books. She's good. She's promising. She might bring good results besides that sport. You need her in netball, but we also need her in class. So there was that thing that the teachers were not agreeing with what the coaches were saying. The coaches were like, she can balance the two. But I was giving more of my time. Remember, there are times that we have to travel and we spend like 2 weeks not attending to classes, and it could affect me. It could affect me though. So they called my parents, they sat down, and mom was like, if at all netball she's more interested in netball, she has to leave netball and concentrate on books. Because anytime she might get an injury for life, but her books will stand for her. So there's no need that she remains in netball when she's not studying. Let her stay in her books. It was a little bit challenging because as a person, young kids, it's like young ladies, you always you are confused, you don't know what to go up with. Good enough that I was having a coach that went through school. She called me and she was like, Shakirah, you can balance both of those things. You can go academically well and also excel in sports, because there are people that have excelled with those 2 things. So I was like, hey, I can do it. So my mom came in and you can have coaching, because the time you spend while playing, you can come back
away from school.
You can come back and have some coaching. You can recover what they taught, what you don't know. You also get friends that can help you. Not that you are playing netball, you have to be with friends from netball. We play the same thing. No, you can be a netballer and also have friends who are good in class. That thing helped me.
When you had your name finally, and you're like, oh, I'm going to camp,
I was really very happy because we were many, as you know. There are many netballers in Uganda. Who am I to be on that list? Thanks be to God. Because we are many who are playing that position I'm playing. Girls who are taller than me, they are huge, in sports. Sometimes they depend on the height, body size. So who am I to be on that list? I was very happy.
I know.
And it was a great achievement.
Do you play any other sport?
I do play basketball for Kampala University.
And
I also play mind games like the real game called Marabaraba, if you know that game. And Scrabble. I do play those games, both games.
Okay, that's good.
I spend more of my time being with my family. That's the best thing I love. It's I don't get much time with them. I'm always away for sports. Being that I've been a student, I haven't been home. Then after school, as you know, sports camp, you go for camp, everyday training, you don't get time to interact with them. So in my free time, that's what I do. I love it more.